In this video, I'm going to be playing through Aladdin for the Super Nintendo, also offering soft commentary and rain sound in the background, hopefully to help you relax and sleep tonight. This is not a very difficult game, so don't expect any jump scares, any rage out moments, or anything crazy to happen in the middle of the night. Just sit back, relax, and just enjoy this little playthrough I'm going to do. So, there's really not a lot to say beyond, it's Aladdin. It's for the Super Nintendo. If you have played it, you probably love it. If you haven't played it, you probably should, because you might actually enjoy it. I am missing something that I was actually going to go for early, so I'm going to see why I missed it and where. Let's just start at the beginning of the level, because I'm trying to get that little parachute thing early, and for some reason I missed it. Oh, it's up here, that's right. There you go, that's how you get her to stage early. And this is basically going to be like the Mario cape of the entire game, so yeah, it's pretty overpowered, to be honest, but I love it, and I'm sure you love it too. Just dodge right past them. We're not going to get all the red gems because the only thing it does is give you a really long ending that doesn't add anything. Like, seriously, I don't think it even adds anything to the ending. I might be wrong. It's like one of the worst payoffs ever for the amount of work you have to do to get it. So, you're equipped with your jump. Obviously, you can jump on enemies like you would in Mario, but you can also throw apples. Apples, I don't think apples might kill some enemies, but it's more of a stun weapon. See, it just stuns the enemy, so they won't shoot their arrows at you and stuff like that. See, it just stuns them, and that's all. But I think some smaller enemies like bats and stuff can be killed by the apples. But I've played through this a bajillion times, so legit, like, you're not going to have to worry about any rage moments or anything. I don't even know if I'll die once in this game, probably. This is another one of those games I probably could have speed ran if I really put my mind to it, but I never was into the speed run. I like watching speed runs, but I would never want to do it as like as an actual hobby and all that and try to compete, because I'm just not a competitive dude. I don't have the patience for it. And I just died right there trying to be a little too quick and a little bit too edgy right there. But it's fine. I was just trying to be a little bit too risky there for no reason. There's only really one super difficult level in this game, and it's the genie level, which is a bit rough, but the rest of the level's not really. The final boss fight is kind of cheap, to be honest. Well, it's not anything to worry about, but it is a little bit cheap. So we're coming out of Agrabah, and we're about to get to the scene from the movie where Jasmine is about to get her hand cut off because someone stole and the dude man blamed her. And I'm going to show you a quick way to get past this boss fight without having to wait through a lot of very long animations. So he's going to do that. I didn't mean to get hit, but what you do is once he gets all right, if I can actually explain this to you, it'll be a lot easier. I'm screwing it up right now, but basically you'll get it in a second. But it's a really good way to win this boss fight easy if you do it correctly, that is. Alright, so the point of this is he's going to hold his sword and he's going to swing it at you. So you need to basically jump above it and jump on him, and then if you smack him with an apple, He'll skip that slashing animation where he gets real mad and swings around and all that. See? So he'll just skip that animation there. Well, I ran out of apples, so I can't do it anymore, but I didn't know you could run out of apples, actually. Didn't think about that, but if you have enough apples, you can do it. So that's one way just to beat him, where if you're having trouble jumping over or dodging his little slashy slash, rage attack, that's how you get him to stop. And here's a password if you want to use a Genie, Abu, Aladdin, Sultan. If you want to go to the next stage and skip all that. Together, Aladdin and Jasmine escape the Sultan's guards. I don't think I've ever read this. And run to Aladdin's home high above Agrabah. There they enjoy the view and discuss their dreams for the future. Unfortunately, they are found by the guards, who drag Aladdin off to the palace dungeon, and Jasmine back to her father, the Sultan. Aladdin is thrown into the deepest cell of the dungeon, but all he can think about is the beautiful princess. A strange old man appears, offering to set Aladdin free if he'll come on an adventure to the Cave of Wonders. Glad to get out of the prison, Aladdin doesn't suspect that the old man is actually Jafar in disguise. So now we go to the Cave of Wonders levels, a bit harder than the Agrabah levels, but they're not too terribly hard. They're pretty easy to manage for the most part. If you don't, make stupid mistakes like I do. Forgot I don't have any apples, so I can't smack the bats with them. But this game is nowhere near as punishingly difficult as the Lion King was. Lion King is absolutely outrageous. It is so cheap and so difficult to the point where it's almost no fun to even play. I'll admit it. You know what? Lion King's not fun. It's a game with very poor level design, with way too hard a difficulty for what they're asking the player to do, when they knew that the people that would play the Lion King game on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, same game, actually, versus Aladdin on Genesis and Aladdin on Super Nintendo were two different games. We got a little bonus round coming up, but yeah, Lion King is just overly hard for no reason. To the point where it's just not a fun game at all to play. I don't enjoy it at all. We'll probably skip Lion King unless they do like a hard game or a bad game playlist or something, because I would honestly say it's a bad game. So we land on the genie head. What do we get? Hey, we got an extra heart. Yeah, so you can basically, if you get all those bugs, the flying bug things from the levels, you can actually upgrade your heart count to really high. I forgot all about it until just now. I don't remember where exactly they all are either. That's just bread right there. So make sure you grab onto this thing, otherwise you'll just get hit and go right into the water, which the water does kill you in this game. You cannot jump into the water and swim. He's from Agrabah. They don't know what water is, I guess. Not sure where Agrabah is. I would guess If I had to guess where Agrabah is, I'd probably say what? Saudi Arabia, maybe? I mean, it does have sultans and, rich kings and stuff, and I don't think I've ever heard of like a king of Iraq, or like a prince of Iraq or any of that. And the same thing with Syria. They just threw out Assad, and he wasn't a prince of any kind. And the only time it's rather going to be Dubai, which would probably make more sense, or Saudi Arabia, maybe Mecca. Infidels. Here comes a dramatic level where like you got to go through the lava auto scroller. So the next password is Jafar, Abu, Princess Jasmine, Genie. If you want to go to the third stage that we're going to fight with now. As soon as Abu touches the gem, the cave begins to collapse. They're going to have to get out of there. Don't worry, it's not going to be any big jump scares or screaming in this. It's an auto scroller. It'll be fine. Just relax. I don't do the rage thing like Jacksepticeye and them on this channel. I could if I wanted to. And I probably would get a lot more views, but I don't want to be that. I don't want to be screamy scream. I have a very direct vision of what I want for this channel, and that is not it. I want to be your place to come, relax, feel safe, be able to sleep, be able to, just watch a video game that has no real stress or tension. And even if it's something really big and dramatic like this lava level here, it doesn't matter. It's a video game. We're not going to get upset. Especially this particular game. This game doesn't really... It might have a spot or two that's a little bit irritating, but overall it's not a big deal. So we caught the flying bug, so we will probably be able to get another heart piece. The only level I can think of being frustrating really at all is the genie levels, which are just a little bit annoying. They're not hard, they're just annoying. But a funny thing is, if you go back and watch Aladdin today, I don't think it could be put out today. A lot of those jokes in Aladdin, like, I really don't think that they would have flown today if you put the cartoon back out again. There was a lot of stereotypes in that movie. And a lot of jokes that people would absolutely be very upset by today. Nope. No, I want the genie, man. I want the genie on the Wheel of Fortune so I can get more. Come on. No. That's just another. I don't want another continue. Oh, so close. There it is, finally. We got another heart, so I'm guessing the total hearts we can get is 10, because we got 6 now. All right, so this level is a bit tricky. Basically, you're having to outrun this lava waterfall thing that keeps chasing you, but it's an auto scroller, so just chill, relax, don't worry. We're not gonna, have a big gory death or anything if we get hit by it and just get swamped, but biggest thing is just take it as it comes. That's it. We're out of the Cave of Wonders, I believe. So Genie, Jafar, Aladdin, and Abu is the next password you can use to play the game I'm playing now. We have another cutscene. Aladdin and Abu escape and deliver the lamp to Jafar. But he tricks them and seals them into the cave. Fortunately, Abu cleverly stole the lamp from Jafar. In order to read the writing on the old lamp, Aladdin rubs it with his sleeve and poof! A genie appears and declares that Aladdin is his new master. But first, he invites Aladdin into the lamp. Which didn't happen in the movie, by the way, just so you know. I think this is a musical well, you can't hear it, but the song they're playing right here in the background as I play it, is very upbeat, and I believe it's You've Never Had a Friend Like Me is one of the songs from that movie. That didn't work, that was too far. Oh, this spot almost got me. Yeah, this level kind of rough. It's like you just met the genie. It's like, yeah, come into my lamp. It's a big old death trap. I believe that is the bug thing. We're not going to be able to get all 10 hearts because we missed at least one of them in a different level. Another genie spinny thing. Another Wheel of Fortune with the genie. Oh, that was close. Got it again. There you go. We got 7 hearts. So a quick note about the Lion King game. The health in this game is in hearts. So you get a certain amount of, hits. And I think pretty much everything does the same damage, if I'm not mistaken, in this particular game. And the Lion King, they go more about the Sonic the Hedgehog principle of you basically have unlimited life in the Lion King as long as you don't get hit, twice in a row, basically. Good luck with that, especially with the layout of those levels. But it basically gives you the ability to where you'll get hit, and then your health bar will go down to like 0, and then but after that, if you get hit again, you die. But if you are able to pause and not get hit again for a second or two, your life will go back up. So it regenerates, but pretty slow, and they pretty much ambush you a lot in that game. So that still makes it difficult. The hardest part is probably the second level, which is just unfair. I think everybody knows that particular level and hates it. And I know I do too, because it is just outrageous. I think a lot of people quote the hippo part as the worst part of that level, but to me, the hippo part is not the worst part. The worst part of that level is absolutely the thing where you run on the ostrich. All right, so genie levels are done. Abu, Aladdin, Genie, and Jasmine is the stage 5 code. So I'm guessing we're gonna have another cutscene. Okay, so it says, with the help of the genie and the magic carpet, Aladdin escapes. Whoops, I did not mean to skip past that. All right, I'll bring it back. With the help of the genie and the magic carpet, Aladdin escapes from the Cave of Wonders and flies back toward Agrabah. Unfortunately, Abu cannot sit still, and as he scampers across the carpet, he is blown overboard into the desert. When Aladdin swoops down to rescue the playful monkey, he discovers that Abu has disappeared into the ruins of an ancient pyramid. Not in the movie either, I don't think. Aladdin decides to enter the pyramid and find his friend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't in the movie either. It's not a bad stage. I actually forgot about this stage. The stage isn't bad, though. They had to add something, you know. So your main problem in this stage really is just the little guardian dudes that shoot arrows, and also not getting that bug. And also these sand bat things that, yeah. Well, they had to add another world to it. I mean, you know, had to pad out the game somewhat. So this is just another stage that didn't have anything to do with the movie, but that was common back then, by the way. Straight out of Mario World, these things right here. So I got some apples so I can actually finally use those again. That was quite common in the 90s. They'd make a game and then a lot of the levels had nothing to do with the movie. Or were, you know, somewhat related to the movie, but they did it basically to pad out the runtime of the game, which is fine. This game follows the movie for the most part because this is a Disney game. Disney games, I'm going to take that back. I was going to say Disney games follow the movie, but I can't say that because I didn't play all of them, or even most of them, but at least the ones I did play did stick with the story. Come on, Abu. Snap out of it. He got possessed by some little thing, but he's alright. He's back. He's back. He's gonna eat an apple. Alright, so if you want to go past this stage, it is Jasmine, Jafar, Sultan, Jasmine again for the password. Alright, so using one of his 3 wishes, Aladdin has the genie turn him into a prince outfitted with a magnificent caravan. Aladdin, now Prince Ali Ababa, returns to Agrabah. As a prince, he can now try and win the hand of the princess in marriage. A little early for that. You haven't even dated her. This might be a complete nightmare. By the way, here is the beautiful scene from the movie. The I can show you the world, a whole new world. That's what it was. Where there's really nothing to see here. It's just you get to fly around on the carpet and collect gems. There's no enemies or anything, but you can fly through Agrabah, and it's really pretty. So that's all this level really is, just flying around and listening to a Super Nintendo version of a whole new world. Very pretty. But there's no actual combat or anything in this one. You just go around and get gems for points, and that's it. It's a nice, simple, relaxing level. Nice and chill. Alright, so Jafar, Jasmine, Aladdin, Jafar is the password for this one. Alright, so then we go to a cutscene of just when things are going great for Aladdin, Iago steals the lamp. Jafar, who is now a master of the lamp, uses his new magic powers to send Aladdin off to the ends of the earth. Once more, with the help of the faithful Abu and the magic carpet, Aladdin returns to Agrabah, ready to do battle with the evil sorcerer Jafar and save Jasmine. So we are in the final stretch of the game. This is where we have to go through some fights and different stuff. It's not too terribly difficult, I'll say that. It's challenging. I'll say it's challenging. It's not hard, it's just challenging. But it's nothing you can't handle. Those drop spiky things straight out of Sonic the Hedgehog, huh? Only reason I'm even referencing this stuff is I did play through Sonic 1 and 2 today, back to back. And then I played Mario Land all the way through, the first one. And then I'm playing this, and it's like 9 o'clock at night. And it's going to be the last game I played through for the day. I've basically been playing through about 3 or 4 games a day, trying to fill the channel up with the sleepy content. So definitely check out the other stuff if you haven't yet. Because I am really burning the midnight oil trying to jumpstart this channel, and it's definitely a difficult thing to do with especially gaming content. very saturated, very difficult to rank in. We might get that 10 hearts actually. Whoops. I didn't even hit the button yet. Okay. I think it's completely random where the finger lands, honestly. I'll take it. Whatever. We're down to the last couple levels and we have 9 hearts, so I didn't know you could hit something with an apple and run right through it. I didn't know that. Today I learned. Right, gotta wait for that fire to go back down a little bit. I believe this is the Jafar fighter, one of them. We're leading up to it anyway. Yeah, here it is. Here's the first Jafar fight. The first one's a bit annoying, and the second one is not too bad at all. Okay, so that's round 1 over. Now I think we gotta go to round 2, which is a snake fight. Alright, so if you want to go straight to the final boss, it is Aladdin, Jasmine, Abu, Sultan. I think that's the final boss. Yeah, it says final battle, so it has to be. There we go. We got all our parts back. This isn't too terribly difficult from what I remember. He just turns into a snake and you just have to jump on the snake's head over and over. And then he goes down and that's it. That hitbox is a little weird. Oh, that's it. He's done. That's the final boss fight. And now we get to see the ending. Yeah, that snake bite thing is gonna happen no matter what. This is the ending. You thought you could outwit the most powerful being on Earth. You're not as powerful as you think, Jafar. The genie has more power than you'll ever have. His power will not exceed mine for long. Genie, here's my third wish. Make me an all-powerful genie. I have no choice. Your wish is my command, master. And the genie turns Jafar into a genie, as you also probably know from the movie. Yes, yes, I can feel the absolute power. The universe is mine to command. Wait, what is happening to me? And he gets sucked into the black lamp. Jasmine, I am so sorry I lied to you about being a prince. I know you had to do it because of that stupid law. But I love you anyway. Oh, that's nice. No problem. Use your third wish, master, and zap. You're a prince again. Jasmine, I love you too, but I can't pretend to be something I'm not. I understand. Genie, my third and final wish is for your freedom. Whoa, I'm free. I'm free. Oh, does that feel good? Time to hit the road and see the world. That's nice. Right after he helped you, you couldn't turn him into a prince right before you left. I mean, I'm just saying. Gosh, Genie, I'm sure gonna miss you. Me too, Al. No matter what anyone says, you'll always be a prince to me. Looks like we need a new law. From this day forward, the princess may marry whomever she chooses. Thank you, Father. I choose him, Aladdin. Nice. Just call me Al. Al Bundy. This is wonderful. Come over here, guys. Big group hug. And now, I'm out of here. Look out, world. Here I come. And we get a nice little trip on the magic carpet again as the beautiful blue birds fly away and roll credits. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're still awake. And if you're asleep, get a good night's sleep. I'll be here for the next time you need to fall asleep fast. All right? I'll see you next time. Sweet dreams, everybody.